guys, so I am back with yet another recipe. Now this one is probably the one that's been requested again and again and is the most popular request by far that I have had. Yes, it is the DIPNA style Makhani chicken, so butter chicken, and this is my way of doing it quick and easy. So traditionally a Makhani chicken does take 2 hours to cook, but I understand we need quick, easy recipes at this time, yet the ones that still taste authentic and proper Punjabi and incredible. So here we go. I have chicken thighs. You can use breast for this, you could use chicken on the bone, it's up to you. So this is chicken thighs skinless, and what I need to do first is I'm preheating my oven on 175. So I need to marinate this chicken quick and easy. No yogurt in here, so watch. Right, we need olive oil, and this is the famous RA recipe as well, so big shout out to RA, woohoo. Okay, in here I need some ginger garlic paste. Okay, I then need some cumin powder. Cumin powder in there. I need some salt, just a pinch of salt. There we go. And what's going to make this really nice and smoky? So traditionally a Makhani chicken should have a nice smoky flavor. So here I have something called smoked paprika, which is a secret, and that really gives a nice smoky taste. It's one of my secret ingredients. So there we are. I have added all that I need to add into my chicken, and what I'm doing is just using my hands to marinate the chicken as well as I can. You can leave this to marinate, but you know what? Just bung it into the oven because the sauce is going to have enough flavor anyway. So I'm going to grab my tray, put that over here, bung that in there, and all I'm doing is just laying my chicken flat on a tray like this. I just think chicken thigh tastes better, more juicier and succulent, so I've used thighs. You don't have to, you can use breast like I said. Okay, perfect. That is ready to go into the oven on about 175, take about 20 to 25 minutes. Do check it halfway. What you don't want to happen is the chicken to dry out. So I'm gonna go ahead, put that in the oven, and then we're gonna start the sauce. Right then, let's start the base of the Makhani chicken. So this is the sauce, the base of the Makhani chicken. I'm going to heat some vegetable oil in a pan. My chicken is cooking in the oven already. Now remember, when we make this at the restaurant, the Makhani chicken is, of course, the chicken is cooked in the clay oven, we marinate in yogurt, and we do cook it the proper way because we have all the equipment readily available. But here at home, this is a quick, easy version, but it still has all that immense Punjabi flavor, and that's what's really important. And you will know and say to me, DIPNA, this is the best butter chicken I've ever had. Thank you so much for the recipe. I know. Right, so oil, some cumin seeds. Let those sizzle in the oil. Now some Makhani chicken recipes use onions, some do not use onions. It's up to you if you want to use the onions, but I encourage you to do so because that's where all the flavor does come from. In the restaurant, at my restaurant, the Brilliant Southall, we do use onions in our Makhani sauce. So I can tell you we do use them. Some people don't, I mean, it's up to you, but this is gonna be a bad boy butter chicken, that's what I can tell you. Right, onions. And I haven't put too many in, just a few onions. And now, the most important step, or one of the secrets I need to tell you, is you need to cook your onions, not until they're see-through, not until they're golden, but until they're really, really nice and caramelized. So that's going to take probably, on a high heat like this, about 5 to 6 minutes. And when I reach that stage, I will show you exactly how it should look before I go in with ginger garlic and green chilli. Right guys, this is the right stage. My onions are cooked really, really well and surely ready for ginger garlic paste. Goes in with the onion. Green chilli goes in. Now we have added ginger garlic to our chicken that we marinated as well, but it's also required in here. And now we need to go in with our plum peel tomato. So add that as well. I'm going to slightly lower the heat a little bit now. Okay, because this will start to fire and spit at you, and that is the joy of making an Indian masala. Right, let's go in with the spices at this stage. So first of all, some turmeric powder, haldi for colour, and then we need some red chili powder as well. Okay, we need some coriander powder in here as well. Gives a nice taste. We are going to be adding fresh coriander, but fresh coriander and coriander powder have two different tastes. One is quite earthy and quite warm, the powder, and then the fresh one is quite citrusy and quite lemony, so both combined together. And then some salt in here as well. We have put a little bit of seasoning on the marinated chicken as well. So I've added salt, haldi, red chili and coriander powder, and now just give that a mix. And this is the second most important step, cooking out the tomato masala. We don't leave it kacha, which means raw. That's very important in Punjabi cooking. And also going to add the butter at this stage. Seeing as it is Makhani chicken, we do require butter. And the butter will make it nice and smooth. Give that a mix. What I also want to do at this stage is hand blend my masala before I let it cook. So let me turn the heat off. Okay, so my masala is nice and smooth. I can switch the heat back on. And why do we hand blend the masala? Just so you get a nice, smoother texture to the sauce. So I normally put it into a jug, which is safer, and then hand blend it, as you all saw. Okay, my sauce goes back in. Okay, and now the crucial step. We let our sauce cook until the butter and the oil starts to seep out of the edges. And again, this is going to take another 5 to 6 minutes. So I'm going to put the lid on there because I don't want it to spit. It's on a medium heat and it's already starting to fire, as you can see, and bubbles. So put the lid on there and then give this 5 or 6 minutes and just keep giving it a stir in between. Right guys, this has been cooking for about 5 or 6 minutes, the masala, and it now looks perfect. Can I show you? You can see all the oil and the butter has seeped out of the edges, and that's telling me I am surely ready for the next step. My masala is cooked out properly. That's a crucial step in Punjabi cooking, a secret that I learned from my dad and he learned from his dad, so my grandfather. Okay, perfect. What needs to go in here now is going to be the double cream. So the chicken should be done really soon as well. That should be just in time. I'll put the heat up a little bit on here. Okay, and remember, this is not the healthiest of curries. It's a Makhani chicken. The word Makhani means creamy or buttery. So definitely not one if you are watching your calories. Okay, but this color is looking amazing. And now it won't spit so much because you're going to be adding a little more cream, and that will just mellow the mixture down. And you can smell all the cumin and all the coriander. In terms of spice, it's how spicy you want to keep it. That's enough cream. That's a perfect color actually. A Makhani sauce or a Makhani gravy, and this is how it should look. And now I need some kasturi methi, which is dried fenugreek. another one of my secret ingredients. And if this does start to spit, just turn the heat down a little bit. Okay, and what I'm doing is just crushing the methi using the palm of my hands in there like this. And then I need some garam masala. This is our special garam masala, 15 spice. Again, my grandfather's recipe. Dates back to over 75 years. Just finished with a little bit of garam masala. Not too much garam masala, because garam masala does make your curry quite dark in colour. But the spices that you add at the end are surely the garam masala. And the herb that you add at the end is the dried fenugreek leaves of kasturi methi, an essential part of Punjabi cooking. I love the herb. And then I'm also going to add, at this stage, coriander. And this is still splashing, but that's fine. Just take a step back like me. So fresh coriander in here as well. And now I should be in time for my chicken. So let me cover this again. Put it on a lower heat. Let me go ahead and get my chicken out of the oven with my personalized glove. I'll be right back. So my chicken is cooked to perfection. It's piping hot, and now what I want to do is get all of that chicken into my makhani sauce. Let me keep it here, and slowly I will get it in there. My sauce is still being a bit fiery, so actually I'm going to switch off the heat. And as you can see, it's just cooked to perfection. You don't want to overcook your chicken thigh. Some of the juices in there are perfect. Not all of them, but some of them are fine in there. Just carefully get the chicken into the sauce. Okay. So traditionally in a makhani chicken, you do add cashew nut paste as well. So again, that's absolutely your choice. I've stopped making it with the cashew nut paste when I go and do my pop-ups, just because of the allergen legislation that has come in, and so that it can be perfect for anyone and everyone. And to be honest, it's delicious in taste as it is. So chicken is in. Switch on the heat, and literally I'm going to give that another 3 to 4 minutes. That actually looks so good, exactly how I want it, juicy and succulent. And as I promised you, it didn't take long at all. And that is going to be one of the tastiest makhani chickens you're going to try. So please, if you do cook this at home, and I know you've been cooking all my recipes, so thank you so much. Please share pictures with me as you have been doing, so thank you again for that. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and remember, you can find all the recipes underneath my recipe videos. That's on Instagram TV, that's on Facebook, and that's obviously on YouTube as well. Just one thing left for me to do here is lower the heat, give that another few minutes, but I need to taste this. This is like my favorite Punjabi curry. Great with rice, great with naan, great with chapati, and the best with paratha. And pilau rice as well. So. Okay, you know what? Look, I'm not boasting or anything, but that is a wicked makhani chicken done to perfection. I'm sure you'll all agree. I hope you have enjoyed learning how to make my butter chicken, my makhani chicken. I'm going to switch the heat off because that is done and it's cooked perfectly. Look at that, guys. That is a mean makhani chicken. Please do try that. In the meanwhile, stay happy and stay healthy, and I will see you very soon with another recipe. Bye bye.